Hans opened his heart for many of us. He was my bro with a mauve. And for those of you that don't know what a mauve is, that was his mustache. We were brothers from different mothers. We shared laughter. We shared emotions. We shared Palmilla stage productions, dinners, camping, and many projects, as though we had grown up together. I will hold this special bond forever in my heart. And I'll close by saying, I love my bro. I really did. And I'm sad to see him go. He'll be sorely missed by me, my wife Joanne, and as well as everybody else in this room. The moments we've shared will be treasured forever by all of us. Hans, I love you.
Dick Silva would like to come and say a few words.
My name's Dick Silva, and my wife Judy and I have been friends with Hans and Maureen for a long time, well over 40 years, and we've been very close friends. Maureen came to me last week and she said, would you mind saying a few words at Hans' service? And my immediate reaction was no. And I said that for a couple of reasons, because there was so much to say, and I wasn't really sure if my emotions were going to let me get through what I really needed to say. And then the other part of it was, how can you have a friend for 40 years and summarize that friendship in a few short words? That's really a tough one. So I sat down at my computer and I put down some thoughts. And I want to share them with you. And please indulge me, because I'm going to read most of them, but not because I can't remember them. There's just so much to say, and that I'd like to say. I really don't want to miss anything. The hardest part of a friendship is when it's time to say goodbye. And as much as we'd like things to stay the same, change is inevitable. But knowing that still doesn't help, doesn't make it easy. And we've lost a great friend here. But how lucky all of us were to have Hans as a friend. That was really special. My wife Judy and I were with one of our neighbors this last week, and they knew we were all grieving for Hans. And she was telling them about Hans. She made a beautiful statement. She said, when I think of Hans, I always smile. And I agree with her. Hans made people smile, and that was one of his enduring qualities. It's what we all loved about that day. We really did. He loved his life. He was always fun to be with, and he always gave you something to smile about. To Hans, life was a wonderful experience, and he lived it to the fullest. Not just with Hans, but his entire family and with his friends. It was so easy to get caught up in this positive energy. Our friendship with Hans and Maureen went back over 40 years. Started with the airlines. I was with KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, and my good friend Bill Alleyhand and I worked together at KLM. And he introduced us to Hans and Maureen, Continental Airlines, of course. And in a very short time, the three of us and our families, we really became best of friends. We had a lot in common. We worked for the airlines, we traveled, we loved to party. And soon our friends, their friends, became our friends, and we spent many hours enjoying each other's company. I remember many nights that we spent at dinner parties with a special group of people, drinking and singing till wee hours in the morning. Lots of fun and laughter. A lot of good jokes and bad jokes were told. Hans usually told the bad jokes. But then there was singing with our good friends, Paul and Bobby Wilson, Lars and Barbara, Hans and Maureen, Bill and Pat Alleyhand, my wife Judy and myself, and anyone else who showed up for the occasion. Hans liked to sing. Does the song Viva la Company ring a bell? It was his favorite, and I'll tell you what great fun we had. Holidays with the deBeers were even more special, and also with the Hawaiians. Christmas with our families and friends. Thanksgiving, singing a special, very corny deBeer and Hawaiian song called Pilgrim Fathers. But we sang it. And Easter with Hans's famous Easter egg hunt, where he could never remember where we hid the eggs. Camping trips, trips to Big Bear, the deBeer cabin and Hawaiian's cabin. Really, really, really great times. And projects. Ed already alluded to that. I've never been drafted into more free labor in my life. For years, I've been over at the deBeer's house at the Hawaiians, pounding nails, but I have to tell you, when I needed them to pitch in also, they were there for us also. We shared many happy times together, and I wouldn't trade them for all the money in the world. We not only became very good friends, we really became family. We really did. Over the years, we've always been there for each other. When our children were born, and when our grandchildren were born, we shared the happiness. When we were ill, we were always there for each other. And we shared the pain. And when we lost our good friend Bill, and now Hans, we share our sorrow together. And Hans, what a special act he was. Not actually shy or introverted. No. When we discovered the real Hans deBeer, it's when he got involved with the Palmea Players. A real ham, singing show tunes, dressing up like a woman, which we've already talked about, dancing, always a leader of the pack. But qualities that really made him special to all of us. Hans, to me, was more than a friend. He was really a brother. And I'm going to miss him terribly. I really am. But my life and the life of my family is more complete because Hans was part of it. It makes everything special. Maureen, Brenda, and Ed, and to your families, this is a great loss. But you know, you're blessed. You had a husband, you had a father, and you had an opa who deeply loves all of you. And most important, who was loved by many. You'll always be our family, and we're always going to be there for you. And to my friend Hans, we love you. You made our life special, and you're always going to be in our hearts.
Those are some great sentiments we heard from some of his best friends. If anyone else would like to come up and say a few words, we can open up the floor.
Palmea has lost a close and dear friend. Hans loved and was loved by the whole community. He contributed his time, skills, energy, talent, and friendship to Palmea. He was a great artist, actor, singer, comedian, carpenter, plumber, electrician, joke teller, and friend. He was the perfect example of courage and determination that I've ever sin.